I cooked French fries. I would I would stand there with these special shoes, and I would put a French fry thing down and then push a button for the timer. And then when the timer said ding, then I would take them out and I would put them in a little basket under some hot lights, and I would shake a little salt on them. And I would just do that all day long for 8 hours. And there was this one girl at youth group who always wanted to smell me because I always smelled like French fries. And I somehow mistook that for her having a crush on me.
I would just like to say that I got very interested when you said special shoes.
Oh,
that is one thing that a lot of jobs have is you'll have a special shoe or shirt or coat or possibly even a whole set of tools for which you use to do your job.
Oh, a lot of times if you work at a restaurant, the kitchen part of the restaurant gets to be a real big mess. And so the floor is usually just like a tile floor with a drain in it, and there's someone who sprays everything, all the floor with water every couple of days. And it just gets more and more slippery because of all the grease in the air. So you have to wear special shoes that don't slip, and they make you look like an old person or a mentally feeble person. And they're also made of some sort of a material that doesn't let hot grease go through the top of them. So in case you spill all the hot grease, it won't burn your feet. And so when you start a job like that, they say, you got to buy these special shoes. Don't worry, we sell them, so you can buy them from us. It's called vertical integration. But now that I'm thinking about it, I believe that I never actually owned a pair of those special shoes. I just, I wore a pair of black Vans the whole time I worked there, and they never said anything, and I'm just lucky I never spilled that grease on a set of black canvas Vans. See, I was very poor.
I would think that giving workers at the hamburger restaurant these kind of shoes would make them possibly a little too willy-nilly with that grease, knowing that they have super-powered feet.
It's true. The black Vans kept me honest about the grease. We also had a special grease pressure cooker for the spicy chicken sandwich. And my manager, Mr. Buzzard, was showing me how to use the special pressure fryer. And he said, there's these gauges, like on an old, like a steam boiler or something. And he's like, if this ever goes in the red, you shut off with this. Use a big red button. Just shut it off if this dial here ever goes in the red. And then you shut it off and just leave it until it goes all the way down. Don't open it. And I said, okay. And then he said, I said, don't open it. And I was like, I heard you. And then he unbuttoned his shirt and revealed to me a giant scar that ran diagonally across his entire body. And he said, don't open it. And I said, okay.
Do you think that the scar on his chest was from opening the pressure cooker one time or many times, and it just took more than once for him to learn a lesson? Sometimes it takes multiple times, and that's fine. Some people learn faster than others.
I mean, it was like a diagonal slash, like a villain in an anime would have. So I think just one, unless it was two that just happened to spray in exactly the same angle.
Well, one job that I had that had similar sort of physical dangers to me was as a locksmith. And I know that a lot of you have moms and dads that use a key to get into your house or to start your car. And those have to be cut. And to do that, you go to a locksmith. Now, a lot of old-fashioned keys are made out of pure steel. And as they're carved by a spinning metal wheel, they turn to powder. But a lot of more modern keys are made of an alloy that breaks into splinters. And those splinters go every which way that you can imagine. They'll end up in your shoes and in your pants. And there are a lot of soft things on your body that get stabbed by these small splinters that you wouldn't want to be stabbed. So, once again, there are helpful things that you can wear for that job. Rubber underpants, rubber socks, rubber shoes. I probably should have worn safety goggles, but as was noted to me, you look like a stupid idiot if you wear these, so we usually don't. Make sure you wear your rubber underpants, though. They're essential.